Hey Capricorn, what's a happening? I heard she's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she never danced before. And 13 was just on the clock, so feminine energy. All right, we have privileged lady, unexpected income. I heard as you clean something out, you're going to find something valuable that's worth some money that you could kind of, you could sell for some money. It's nothing valuable to you, but useful to other people. Mom, Mom. Okay. Sorry, my daughter was yelling at the door. So something that you've been working towards, like that really hasn't shown any bared any has not bore any fruit yet. Um, it's about to. So something that you did in the past is finally coming to you. I have, well, family room and toil and labor here, and privileged lady. So maybe you were trying to get something off the ground at the same time. Maybe you're starting something from home here. At the same time, maybe being a caretaker. Let's see what this is about. I have to say this, someone who's been kind of like a caretaker, or yeah, somebody who's had to like really, at the same time you were doing all of the like duties in the home sector, you were also working on things like kind of on the side. And this is what you've looked like to the people around you. Kind of see how she's in these ratty type of clothes here. Um, but what you really are is, you see how this privileged lady was hidden by the family room? You have been hidden because you've been doing things for everyone else, and this is what you look like to everyone else, and you've been hiding yourself because of things that you've been having to deal with in the home. So because it's kind of like a Cinderella story, only there isn't the evil stepmother. It's kind of like giving your energy to somebody else who's older than you, taking care of someone that's been a problem. Hold on, someone's at my door again. Okay, so with expectation at the bottom, and this being the feminine energy here with privileged lady right here, and see how she's in the same dress. You see that, how she's in the same dress here, like you see the bottom of it. That's what I was looking at before. You were expecting something to come to you. That's why you were doing this. So for you, this is expected, but for other people, this feels very unexpected. And you're going to be receiving some type of honor, high honor. And it's concerning to some type of mature man here. Yeah, house. It's something to do with the house. Okay, so a sudden wealth at the bottom, what you don't see coming. You have unexpected income. Mature woman has watched you toil and labor. So somebody's watched you while you have been hidden to the people around you. Someone else has seen the value in you that you have not seen yet. With courtship, it came out here, and high honor. It's kind of like they've watched you grow. You see what I mean? How it's kind of like a progression and it goes this way. There's some type of win that's coming your way where other people who have neglected to see your value, someone here is seeing your value, and it's going to affect somebody else in a negative way, because something is like they finally they're going to have to stand up and take care of themselves again, or for once. I heard for once they're going to have to take care of themselves for once, take care of everything without your support, without any type of help. There's something about official person coming here and a gift. You're going to be receiving some type of, oh, what is this? I have adjudication on the bottom, official person, which could be a courthouse official, and then a gift. Yeah. Okay, so this unexpected toil and labor, unexpected income and toil labor, that's that mature woman. This is the official person, and this is the gift. There's some type of unexpected income coming from that mature woman. That's the gift. It's like you're going to be receiving some type of package that might make your heart panic. Yeah, it might make your heart panic, but unexpected income. Yeah. Someone from your past that you used to be involved with is also receiving some kind of income. And now they're tapping the top of my right foot. They want you to make sure this person has a will, because their life expectancy is really not going to be that long. They want to make sure a will is in place for somebody that you had a relationship with in the past, because something about, you know, being screwed if you don't. Yeah. This is somebody where the relationship was kind of up and down. Yeah. Somebody's like, you guys just couldn't work things out. You tried to work things out, but you couldn't work things out. They want you to know, yeah, this is somebody, you may have children with them because you have the community card here. There's something about this being close. They want you to know they've been thinking about you again. Um, how are they thinking about them? Could this work again? Could we make this work? Yeah. Yeah. Could we make this work? Family room and message of concern. Could we make this work? Toil and labor. Could we make this work? I can't get any clearer. They don't want you going back to this person. It's almost like this person's thinking, when I receive some type of windfall, I'm going to go back to Aquarius and ask them for commitment. You got the marriage card. I'm going to ask them for commitment again. With that thoughts card, with the thoughts card, I'm going to ask them for that. Should they? Lover's card. Should they? Pathway. There's a new pathway in courthouse. Ooh, what is this card? Coffin stayed out. That flung all the way by itself. Hey, that wanted to stay. Courthouse. Something's coming to an end. There's a change coming. Great fortune. They don't want you occupation. This is something you see how the great fortune, they want me to mention, like, yes, the great fortune is coming, but you see how the card flipped, like they want it to stay hidden. They don't There's some type of change coming for your occupation here. Where so this can be the contract for the occupation. This is a good change for you, but the money, the great fortune, this has to be hidden for a little bit until you get out of a situation. Let something completely end before anything looks like it's changed on the outside. There's the contract. I told you it was contract. Empress, you've worked for this. You know, you knew intuitively this was coming. It's felt like it was out of reach for some time, but that was really just you working through your own internal fears, your own thoughts. You had to work through your thoughts and your environment. Like, you had to claw away at this. They told me to pay attention literally to this card. You had to claw and climb your way up to get this stuff, and you felt like you weren't going to get it because the people around you made you feel like you just weren't worthy of it, but because the people around you are like bullies. Their energy is like this, and they want you to know, like, the way people talk, like the people around you now, the way they talk to you about other people, you can be damn sure that they're talking about you like that to other people as well. So just be aware of that, and be careful what you say. Be careful what you say to certain people, because it's like your words are already getting twisted, but don't give them more reasons to have things twisted for you. So now you have the Ace of Swords. This is news or information. This is the invitation. This is the official person. King of Pentacles and the Devil. And then this really wants to flip here on the side. This one came out here. Three of Wands, yeah. So this is enterprise. There's something about a career. Somebody has, you've upgraded yourself. You've climbed yourself out of this. This is the lotus flower growing out of the mud. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. When you go from the Four of Pentacles, this energy, to the Empress energy with the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. It's like you wrote, and then you see how the Devil card came out here. You rose out of the ashes and you've established yourself. You've made a way for yourself here, and this information is coming to you now. Like, this is success. This is success that's been assured for some long time, but it's been hidden because somebody had to withhold this information from you to keep you safe. Safe from what? I heard safe from poverty and safe from people taking things from you. But mostly, if you were to receive this even 6 months ago, you would have lost it. So you weren't ready for this. You weren't ready for the responsibility of what having money entails. Okay, so they want you to know the next thing that you're going to be working on in your life is being responsible, financially responsible. So just know that's coming down the pike for you. All right? Peace and love, Aquarius.